Thank you. The third frame, James Cahill to break.
And they are the breaks that separate, I guess, the good players from, and I don't want to sound cocky or bang my own drum, but the better players.
He's attempting to get the white tight on the cushion.
We are world number 28 now, or 27 it might be, for a reason. And that is when you backs against the wall, you're not playing well, you can still pull out a break like that.
Not what he intended at all. That's a poor shot.
And I will say, that's a bit uncharacteristic from what we've seen so far from Yuan. That was a very poor safety. And we now have the chance to do something a bit similar to what we did in the last frame or the frame before, where we're just going to play a little cannon to try and stay on the black. Oh, I'll tell you what, my granddad was a fantastic billiards player. He'd be proud of that cannon. Left ourselves a black, which isn't perfect, but hopefully we can open some reds up here, and the backspin can carry the white through the pack. Although I can't see us getting too much out of this.
The split looks good.
Oh, it has! I didn't think the backspin would grip onto the pack like it did.
8.
That couldn't have went much better. It's crazy how often that happens. You look at a pack of reds and you think, I'm not getting any luck from them. And then all of a sudden, they open like a dream, and then you get another pack of reds which look absolutely perfect to split into, and they just don't open. Crazy. That was well judged.
9.
I wanted to screw off the red, but because we were screwing onto the cushion, it was impossible to see how far we were screwing up. So that was nicely judged with the top spin. Just nudge that red there,
16.
That's okay. And you know what I said? I might have said it before, that as soon as a snooker player gets down and starts a break, they instantly look at the reds and they can see what break they're
17.
making, or they're gonna make. I'm getting 147 vibes from this table. I'm getting 147 vibes. The reds just look so nicely spread. Yes, there's the one up the table,
Nicely
but
onto a red.
even the one over the middle
24.
isn't too bad. We couldn't have a third, could we?
Pace is very important.
Cross that bridge if we come to it. Need the white to slow down first of all. That's okay.
25.
Thought we might have just basically mentioned the dreaded word and then just played the worst positional shot ever known to man. I think it's probably worth looking if the black actually goes past that red.
32.
Because if it doesn't, and it does, thank God for that, because we've left ourselves a bit high on this red, so we would never have got on the black otherwise. Oh, we've decelerated on that a little bit, but that's okay.
33.
We're a bit low though on the black, so I don't know if we can hold for the other red. We could take the one on that is alongside the pink, just get rid of it, like we did with the last red. We know now that if we leave ourselves high on this, we can easily get back down for the
40.
black, as it's free into both pockets, and that's why I thought instantly there could be a maximum on here, because these reds are all lined up into that left corner and they're not in each other's way at all. So obviously it's going to get tougher as the break goes on, but this break has the potential to be our third maximum of the
41.
career mode, and I'd like us to get it, because the last two, or the only two that we've got, came off awful break-offs from both Mark Selby and Mark Allen, so they basically
48.
they may as well just smash the pack and went have a 147, whereas this has came from, yeah, poor safety, but it's not like it's been handed to us, if that makes sense, whereas the
49.
others in a way sort of felt like they were. But this is what I mean by them reds. I mean, we could just stun up into that area. We know we're going to have one of them reds on into the left corner. It's a guarantee.
56.
We don't have to work around any of them. We don't have to avoid any of them. Or move any around. They all just go perfectly. And
Doesn't want to overhit this.
we can just repeat the same shot over and over again as long as we leave the angle on the black. Which we haven't.
Nicely onto the colour.
But
57.
because there is a red near the cushion, we can use that as a bit of insurance to keep the break going.
64.
No harm in getting rid of this red now. We'll have to just play this with a little bit of pace. That's fine.
65.
This is a very good angle now to be honest. Could even play for one of the reds into the right corner, but I think we're risking playing the white in between them and in and around them, and like I said, it's unnecessary that we, you know, need to move them or
72.
anything like that. We are a tiny bit too low on this red, so we might just have to top this in and force the white through a little bit.
This is a critical shot.
Which
here.
means we'll knock that red towards the left cushion, which isn't ideal at
does.
all.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
But it does keep the break going.
73.
And again, if we can just stun into that section of the table, there should be, realistically, a red on. And well, it looks like we're on the one in the middle of the three.
80.
Can we top this in and avoid the other red, though? That's the issue. I think we can just squeeze past it. In fact, we might actually just catch it. Yeah, we have, but it's not really done us any harm.
Decent position to take on a colour
Still
here.
got a good angle on the black.
81.
Bit close to the cushion, but we can make this work. Want to be at least straight on this red. We don't want to be leaving the white near the
88.
cushion. That's not perfect. We need to just come off the cushion then by an inch or two. That's okay.
89.
Left a decent angle again though, so I might try and get rid of the red that's on the left cushion now actually. Gonna have to get rid of it at some point if we can leave the white somewhere on the cushion. Just not straight. We don't want to be straight on this red.
96.
And we're not straight. So again we can come off the cushion and leave ourselves some kind of a shot on the black, but we have to just give this red a little bit more respect and a bit more of a chance. Yeah, that's okay.
97.
A little bit low on the black though. So we're going to just have to maybe dig down and make sure that we land high on this red that's into the left middle. Have to land high on it. So we can get back down for the black. Big shot.
What a
Black's
century.
there.
Well
And that's the
played.
century. But we've got other things on our mind. We are high on this red.
104.
We haven't got the greatest angle in the world, but we can force it down using a bit of power in left-hand side. I don't even think we need the left-hand side, to be honest. It's taken us a bit too close to the black, if anything, so just a bit of stun. But we have to leave ourselves either high or low on the black here, so we can get up for that last red. This is the biggest shot of the break so far. What sort of an angle are we going to leave ourselves?
Nicely onto the black.
And that's...
105.
That's okay. We might have to screw back off the cushion. But I don't want to do that because the white might come off the cushion and go into the right middle. So this time we will have to use a lot of left-hand side just to get the white as far towards that red as we can. We have to get it as close to that red as possible without potting the white, of course. That would be a disaster. Maybe we just leave the red a little bit longer. I just want to be able to have a shot on it into that top pocket. And we've left ourselves the easiest possible shot on the red.
112.
But of course now we have to pot this and get down for the black and somehow leave ourselves an angle to get on the yellow. I'm going to try and screw between pink and black and come off the cushion. But we're playing this with a lot of power. It has to not even touch the jaws.
Pop this into the right corner.
The red's
Nicely
dropped. We've come between pink and black. And we have an angle as well.
113.
That was a great shot on the red. And we have gave ourselves now a huge, huge chance. We just need to get up for the yellow. And we are up for the yellow. And I think we've left ourselves hopefully straight.
120.
Yes, we have. We can nick a bit of the pocket here. Bit of left-hand side. Keep us on the right side of the green.
Just the colours to go.
Yeah, make sure you don't decelerate on that shot.
122.
Snoop yourself behind the brown. Now a little tiny screw shot on the green. Have to leave a straight or high brown just because of where the blue is. I didn't even look at the blue, but that's a tough little shot in itself.
125.
To get from blue to pink. So this is still far from easy. I think the key here is to just leave the white as close to the cushion as we can, because as you can see the blue is not tight to the cushion. We have to leave ourselves some sort of an angle on it. And that is exactly what we've
Nicely
done.
Position for the blue here.
We've left an angle.
120.
One more tough little shot now. We just have to power this in and get down for the pink. Again, I'm not even going to use side. We just have to get down for the pink. And I'd rather underhit this than overhit it, because we just need to at least be high or straight on this pink. We don't want to be low on it. One last tough shot. The blue has snuck in despite hitting both of the jaws. And we've left ourselves a pretty good angle on the pink too. And now we have one simple little positional shot. I don't care how close to the cushion we leave ourselves. Just a straight black
He's
will
aiming
do.
for the left corner here.
That's okay. We've got into it a tiny bit. The white has
140.
got a bit too close to the cushion, but we are right behind it. So this black will give us our third maximum of the career mode. And another
Maximum in all.
147.
Only the final black to go.
And there it is. We've done it again.
Great clearance.
The third time in 2 tournaments.
147.
And the
And
third
frame,
time in
James
10
Cahill.
episodes. We get our
And that
third
is the
147. Get in.
Thank you. The fourth frame. Lee Yuan to break.